Hello everyone and welcome to Cinderful Gaming. Hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against Grey. Alrighty. Today we're just painting up some Easterlings. Lord of the Rings, I got a game this Friday, so we got to get these guys finished. TG Bishop, yep, good evening it is indeed. It is 9:30 at night here. But good morning to you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. So, we're just checking up on the boots and just making sure we've got everything covered on them now. We're getting some Easterlings ready. Vinny, hello, mate. I am doing well. Yourself? Just almost finished up a whole Eastling army today. One day, a whole Lord of the Rings army. Probably more than what I need to. Don't need quite this many Eastling warriors. But pretty cool to just smash out a project today. It's something new. Ready for the channel. So just touching up some red around the legs of all the dudes. Need it. Well, I hope you can, man. Surgeries like that are never fun. Had 2 major knee-ups in my life, and yeah, I feel for you, man. Don't like that at all. Yeah, it was a really good video from Vince. Okay, I really enjoyed that video. Yeah, I've had 2 major knee surgeries. So hope all goes well for you, mate. So yeah, at the moment we're just oh, nice, a Terrorgeist, awesome. Just tighten up the red on these, and then I'm just going to finish my archers, and then we can wash it all down, and then we can just relay the bits we want to relay, just to pick them up and get them tabletop ready for Friday, because I have my first game of Lord of the Rings in I don't know how long, probably since like the Mines of Moria box came out. It's been a long time since I played Lord of the Rings. So just getting this ready. I think my mate's, I can't remember what he says. I think he's bringing Arnor. So yeah, it'd be really fun to learn how to play Lord of the Rings. Middle Earth strategy battle game, as it's called. Looking really forward to it. We got some games planned to be recorded tomorrow, and then we got I got a game on Saturday night as well against some Fire Slayers. Nice, yeah. As you've probably seen on the channel, my Stormcast Eternals are painted up literally like Ultramarines. But speaking of Space Marines, we'll have some black. I've got to paint up some Black Templars next. That'll be one of my next big projects, is getting some 40k armies ready for the channel. I plan to jump back on. Who knows how tonight goes? I've got to get these guys done, and we're going to get the Crew Boys finished. I've got a couple of Eastland characters I've got to build, and then we've got to spray. I probably won't get painting them tonight, but they'll be painted up tomorrow night, probably. So that'll be the plan for them. But yeah, so we'll be just getting this done. Got a Gondor army as well. Not Gondor, Rohan army as well for Lord of the Rings. So that'll be one of the next projects. Yeah, like that's the general idea. I want to sort of do 40k the same way we like to do AOS on the channel, like the general fun sort of vibe games. So, yeah, I plan to be getting back into 40k with the Black Templars release. So I'll paint up some Black Templars. I've got an Indominus box sitting there that's not been used, so that'll be getting turned into Black Templars. So obviously we plan to get a lot for the channel, but at the moment I've got Black Templars and I've got some Empress Spears Space Marines as well on the go. So that'll be the 2 Space Marine forces I work on to start with, and then we've got Craftworld Elder Harlequins and Necrons all for the channel. So that'll be the plans for 40k. Yeah, well, it shouldn't come as a surprise. I like elves, therefore Eldar sort of fit into that. Surprise, surprise. But it'll be Craftworlds and Harlequins first. I don't have any Dark Elder at current. And I wouldn't mind getting some Sisters of Battle as well. I like Sisters. Hades, nice to see you there, mate. Hope you're doing well. Nice. Yeah, I was tempted with Grey Knights, just sort of the box came out at the wrong sort of time for me. But Grey Knights, definitely, Death Watch is one that's massively on my radar because I love Death Watch. So. But yeah, so that'll be the plan for 40k next. Working on some Eastlings for Lord of the Rings because I've got my game on Friday, so almost finished up all the models. I've just got the heroes left to do. They won't take me long at all. So once I've got these Eastlings done, I've just got the characters to build while I wait for those to glue and dry, and then we're going to spray them and stuff like that. Wait for that, I'll get working on the Orcs, the Crew Boys, and get them finished. Once they're done, we can start getting some 40k stuff finished. I would like to paint up my Dreadfleet box at some point as well. I think that Carrick Stone's pretty empty. That's better. Oops, as I almost spilled my drink everywhere. That's it. I'll be back in a jiffy. Almost spilled my drink everywhere. Whoopsie-doozy. So least favorite army. Age of Sigmar, I've made no... Almost. I picked it up and judged this weight wrong. Only spilled a little bit. So, least favorite army for all the game systems. Age of Sigmar. This is going well. Oh. It's going well tonight so far. Alrighty. We're set. We're ready. We got. Alrighty. So. It's going to be a good night. Yeah, least favorite army for all systems. So Age of Sigmar is definitely Flesh Eater Courts. I have no want for those minis at all. Sorry to the guys. I know there's a couple painting Flesh Eater Courts in the chat. I just don't care for them at all. 40k. Or 40k. I'll say Chaos Space Marines. I really don't care for Chaos Space Marines at all. Lord of the Rings, definitely orcs and urukai. I don't really care for orcs and urukai. As you can tell, I'm painting an evil army. There's Easterlings, so to have an evil army, I'm going to go evil humans. Anyway, that's a great thing. They can be your faves. Now, if we go favorites from each one, it's pretty simple. Cities of Sigmar for Age of Sigmar. Space Marines are definitely my favorite in 40k. And Lord of the Rings, Mirkwood, Elves. Try to go watch the movies again. That would be like the greatest way. Also, just play a game with it with other models. It is a really solid system. Goes far to say, I think it's the best system Games Workshop make for a rule system wise. Who knows? Maybe I'll convince you once you see some battle reports up on the channel of it. Maybe you'll decide then it's the thing for you. I guess that's sort of the thing. Like every model sort of is an individual in Lord of the Rings. I can't say I'm well versed in it though. Like, no. Probably as green as you are, man. Just to be honest with Lord of the Rings, I'm just doing it because I picked up an army cheap. I've got friends around me that say, "Oh, I really like the game," so I'm going to give it a crack. Don't like it? Worst comes to worst, I've got a cool painted army. That's how I look at it. Portrait Thunder looks sweet. Some of the models just really do look great in Lord of the Rings. I think that's one of the cool. That's fair. I'm too lazy to convert models. I just buy them for what they are. Almost let an F-bomb off. Let one per stream. Well, I can't run a Moomac. These are Eastlings. So Moomacs are Harrod, not Eastling. Look, if it takes off well, on the channel, I will invest more in Lord of the Rings, and hopefully it does. Now, at the end of the day, people want to see it on the channel, I'll put it on the channel. But I'm also interested in just trying other games, I think. I don't know. Like I said, I'm having my first game. I haven't even read the rulebook properly. I'm going off old knowledge. I don't even have the rulebook yet. My mate's bringing all the rules for us. He's worked out an army list out of the models I have for me, so that's how we're going about this. He says it's a fun game, so I don't need the starter set just because it's Eastlings and Rohan, and I've got like everything in it. So I'm just going to go pick up a book. Although maybe I will. Friendly Local Game Store's got one sitting on the shelf, but I'll probably get the Rohan painted first. Yeah, I got a Rohan Force. I picked up a second Rohan. I picked up a whole Rohan Force the other day. Maybe message me in Discord, and I will see how much it is from my friendly local game store, and yeah, we might work something out. I think I'm going to get it cheaper from my OGS. It at least does 10% off. There's some sweet, like Lord of the Rings has some really, really nice models. I will definitely say that. Like the models from Lord of the Rings are amazing. Even these guys just hold up their age really well. They look really nice for how old they are. Yeah, that new Witch King on foot and horse looks sweet. Remember, on force, I've got the one that does it to him. I've got Airwind. Oh, Tone Red, hello, mate. I am doing well. Yourself? Morning, Soren. That's good, Hi, Tone Red. You missed your least favorite armies? Okay, mine, Flesh Eater Courts for Age of Sigmar. What did I say for 40k? Can't even remember what I said for 40k. Chaos Space Marines for 40k. And Orcs Urukai for Lord of the Rings. Hey man, you can love what you love. Don't let my decisions at all make you feel any way different about your own favorites. Everyone has their own favorites for their own reasons. And lastly, a bit of lead belcher on the tips of the arrows they're out. I think the big problem with like Gondor in the whole siege is Gondor is so ill prepared is the big issue. That is the big issue in the movie. Is like Gondor's whole thing is like it's so terribly prepared. Yeah, there's plenty of stories of like the Flesh. I love the Flesh Eater Courts lore. It's the models that don't do it for me, without a doubt. don't like the models for fleshly quartz at all. Alrighty, so we're just waiting for those to make sure everything is dry before we start putting our wash on. So just in the meantime, we're going to build our characters. So I've got the character pack here. It is in Failcast. No, it looks pretty fun to me. Honestly, they don't appear to be that bad. Right. For all the people that complain about Finecast, I've had one bad batch of models from Finecast in all the years I've had them. What model was that? Oh, his Titan or something? I'm not sure. I did not see it, so I don't know what model he got. Oh, the massive tank. Oh, the Manta. That sucks. captain done? Yeah, that's the manta. Someone would have got in a lot of trouble for sending out a manta like that from the shop. How many points am I playing? So we're playing 650, which is apparently like the standard sort of game size for Lord of the Rings. So it's like that's their equivalent of 2K is 650 apparently. Priest. Nice. Yeah, that sounds like a sweet army. The tutorial model is fantastic. The plastic legless tutorial model from the Hobbit series are really nice models. So yeah, this is my Dragon Knight. But yeah, so be really keen to like play some Lord of the Rings, get some more armies for the channel for it. I'm really excited for Friday to play a game and learn a new game system. I think I don't actually mind shooting in Lord of the Rings. From what I remember, it's to take it out of the game. It's to make it so you don't have shit just shooting other stuff off the table. You know. Oh, that's a little bit thick. God dang it. Dragon Knights. Yeah, I really love that. It's really important that you have all your characters with, if you've got a mounted one, that you have the character on foot as well. I really do like that system. Having the guys like be able to, the horse get shot out from under them. I think it's a really cool like thing. Yeah, I'll be interested. I'm honestly really interested in learning more of it. Like, I hope it's a really fun system because I really love Middle Earth as like a setting. I wouldn't be surprised to see the game have like a nice big resurgence like next year as like the TV show and all that hits. Here's hoping. I mean, it sucks, but unfortunately, I don't think they can be helped in the current situation. No worries, Vinny. Good luck, mate, and have a good day. All right. Let us know how it goes. It is interesting though, because like Lord of the Rings put New Zealand as a tourism destination on the map. A lot of people also only know New Zealand exists and isn't a state in Australia because of Lord of the Rings. Most people thought New Zealand was just part of Australia. Yeah, so, alright, this is the last one of that character, then I've just got Amdur to build. Banner. Now we just got Amdur to build. God. Look at that. Look at all that extra crap on it. Yeah, it does. But, you know, it is what it is at the current time in the world. So Eastlings, so corn red for the cloth, golden metal, and then brown. And so I'm going to wash all of it down, and then I'm only going to relayer the cloth, so the red will turn into like a really dark browny red leather, and then relayer the cloth up with a lighter red, with probably Wasdaka red. Nothing too fancy. But yeah, that's the plan for them. So nothing too fancy. I want to get them on the table by Friday. So the plan is just something nice and simple. Not too extravagant. Whoop. So throw my Amdur. Winston, hello there, mate. Yeah, it's just pretty traditional to the thing. Really simple, really quick and easy to do. That's the plan. We want to get them on the table. Doing well, thank you, Winston. Hope you are as well, mate. So Eastlings, funnily enough, I was just looking to get in Lord of the Rings. They're one of the armies I think looks cool, and I managed to get a bunch really, really cheap from a friend. So that's why we started with Eastlings. Awesome, Winston. That is great to hear, man. There is nothing like nailing that interview, getting the call up, and getting told you got it. Well done, mate. Yeah, so I'll probably look into the Easterling factions. I'll probably look into like Harad and Far Harad, and well, although apparently the Far Harad minis went on last chance to buy, so maybe not Far Harad. But you know, I'll be looking at Harad. Like Umbar's a really interesting one as well. I like Umbar. So what's that? Shadow Games Guru. Can't say, like, I've never really played much Assassin's Creed in all honesty. Never really played it all that much. Shadow of Mordor. I never played Shadow of Mordor either. I am not much of a video game person at all. Chris Wallace, hello, mate. Nice to see you. I am doing well. I hope you are too, mate. This will be your first live stream on since we added some stuff to the YouTube members. So if you're a YouTube member, you should have some little special emojis in the chat, Chris, that you can use to, muck around with. So you'll have some little cool emojis that are just in there for YouTube members. So yeah, if you're there, you can find some cool little emojis, man. If you are a YouTube member. That sounds cool, man. Okay, we've got our mounted Amdor done. And now we can just clean up this one, and we got all our characters built. Ooh, nice. Remember, there was a Drake model that came out for Lord of the Rings ages ago. Don't remember who could take it. No worries, man. I've had other people try them already, but yeah, just so you know, you can use them because they're yours as a YouTube member. But yeah, so I'm just really excited to try Lord of the Rings in a couple of days. Alrighty, we're just snipping off this base part. Pinning me off already. Comes in, it's made way too freaking big, so off it goes. We'll just glue him, choose base like that. Done. So that is all my characters built. Whoop. Super glue. Give me a sec. I'm going to turn my heater down because it is getting like a furnace in here. Alrighty, so with that, then built. It's time to put a wash on them all. So we're just going to be lazy and do RXF shade all over the minis now. No, you want aggro because like no one will just darken everything too much, especially the gold. I hate Nuln Oil over gold. Also got a lot of wood texture on there, and we're trying to go for leather. So So yeah, that's the reason for Agrax over something like Noon. It's just because we've got the wood texture and the gold mostly. I'm not a big fan of Noon on gold. Yeah, so now we just got to apply Noon. You made me say Noon oil. Agrax Earthshade to a ton of Easterlings. Drop one. But yeah, so really happy that I've managed to pretty much smash these Eastlings out start to finish. Don't know how many I've done, but there's a few of them that have been start to finish today. So if you're in the chat, let us know what you're hobbying on. Yeah, like, look, one of my mates is really into it. He's getting into Age of Sigmar, so I thought I would do the nice thing and do the game the other way. So I would play his game as well. So he's going to teach me Lord of the Rings. I'm going to teach him Age of Sigmar. And so I think, plus, there's another game I'm interested in. I think the channel, I'm just exploring other games as well as Age of Sigmar now, I think, on the channel. Yeah, Star Wars Legion is certainly one on. So my little brother, who you've seen do heaps of the battle reports with me lately, he is a massive Star Wars nerd. He really loves the Clone Wars and all that. You will more than likely, I think, by the end of the year, have seen Star Wars Legion on the channel. Sam, I am well, thank you very much, man. I hope you're doing well as well. Just painting my way through a Eastling horde at the moment. Yeah, I can't say I enjoyed building my Daemonettes that I've got. I've got another box to build them still to get the Slaanesh army up and running. I don't know. There was something about I just didn't enjoy painting them or building them. I think it was sort of partially the phase I was in. I was just having a little bit of a downtime in hobby, but definitely back into it now. Like just being able to show how quickly I can smash out these forces. Like I finished these guys in the Cruel Boys. The Cruel Boys will be done as well soon. I'm going to get a Black Templar army done soon as well. Ooh, nice. I would say finish one of your projects. Finish something you've already done. Get a project done, and the other two will fly out. As soon as you get that one project done, you just feel like the weight's lifted off your shoulders. I'm just feeling so good having these Easterlings pretty much done now because I've been sitting on that desk behind me for a while. Nice. So yeah, I'll have these Easterlings done. Cruel Boys will be pretty much done, bar basing. I've just got to go out and get some texture paint. I'm just going to be real lazy with it basing. Nice. That sounds like a plan, man. Yeah, so yeah, get one of those Age of Sigmar armies done, man. I'm really keen on looking at some Ice and Fire soon. I've got a couple of mates that play it, so be interested. Like I said, I'm just interested in getting into other games, exploring other games, and learning a bit more about what is out there. The Red Wedding. Oh, I guess as someone who knew the books, I knew what was coming with that episode. That was a glorious day on the internet, though. I will say, like, knowing that episode was coming. It's an interesting day. That is fair. Yeah, it's an interesting episode. So your feelings are exactly that of So the episode after that, Jamie like finds out what happened in the Red Wedding, and he's like severely like taken aback by like what his father did at a wedding. He's like, at a wedding. And yeah, really doesn't like what his dad did there. So it's like it's a really interesting sort of thing. And actually, it's a big start of like Jamie not being fond of the father of Tywin. But yeah, so I don't know. It was certainly a very interesting episode. But like, I really like the minis from it. I'll be really interested to see where we go, where the game goes. But I've got friends that play it, so I'm interested in getting into it to see how those friends feel about it and what they do. With it. So I will say, like, my local game store's just got a Baratheon box set sitting there, so like that's an easy pick. But I guess if we have to pick ones that I like, so Northmen are definitely, like, Starks are definitely right up there with ones I would pick. Wildlings as well. Although I'm a big fan of the Boltons. I like Roose as a character. I do not like Ramsay as a character, though. So I like Roose, but I don't like Ramsay. I can't say I've looked too much into the armies. Like, the Night's Watch should always be cool as well. But the next game we get into after Lord of the Rings and 40k, I've obviously got the Elder Scrolls game sitting there ready to go. So that'll be something we're looking to getting into. Elder Scrolls will be the next one after, like, the main Games Workshop games. Oh, nice. As always, like, it'll start off with a couple of armies and then we'll just expand the channels. Sounds pretty sweet. I'll have to have a look at that. But hey, look, the more people we've got on, like, YouTube members, and as we start getting more people watching the channel and all that sort of stuff, the more I can spend on getting stuff up on the channel for people to showcase, for it to be showcased. That is my main priority, is getting games up on the channel so they can be showcased. And we can start, as I start learning more about different games, I can start producing the same sort of content that I do for Age of Sigmar, and we can really stay in the loop of, like, what's happening in the gaming world. But yeah, so slowly but surely making our progress on these. Do a bit more home grants. But yeah, so we're just slowly finishing these off, and this will probably be it for tonight, or at least it for tonight on stream once we got these done. But yeah, I'm really excited to try more games on the channel and get more similar content to what I do for AOS and give that to other games, especially non-GW games that are gonna, or like non-main 2 games. Even like the secondary GW games, I'd be really happy to show some spotlight on things like Warcry, things like Underworlds and Kill Team and Necromunda, Titanicus I want to have a look at as well. Oh, shite. That's a lot of Agrax out of the pot. Probably more than I need there. Yeah, I'm going to try and start getting back into these hobby hangouts a little bit more regularly. As I start getting ahead on my content again, I'm not having to do as much every night, so it's been good that we can just have everything sort of ready to go. And I can actually sit down and get some hobby done back to where I was with my content. Just being ready to put stuff out and have stuff in advance. And we've got whole days now where we dedicate to battle reports, which is really fun. So tomorrow's a whole day recording. So we're hoping to record about 3 or 4 games tomorrow of Age of Sigmar, and maybe some more Warcry games as well. But you can at least expect 2 to 3 battle reports of Age of Sigmar. It's probably at the moment going to get about 5 battle reports a week of various games. Yeah, if you're joining us, nice. I'm really glad you're enjoying the AOS battle reports, man. They've been a ton of fun to put together. Like I said, we actually got whole days where we record now, which is nice. yeah, I'll definitely be getting the Halo Hut. Probably a run again tomorrow. We'll get it up against something different. That was a brutal game. A brutal game. Yeah, so while we've poured so much extra Agrax out, I might as well do the Shaman on Agrax. So, Halo Hut is a ton of fun, man. It is a very different city, and it can be really powerful. Alrighty, well. That is fair, Chris. Alrighty, everyone. Well, I'm going to sign off for the night. I've got a whole day of battle reports to record tomorrow. So thank you all for coming and watching and hanging out and hobbying with us tonight. I'm really excited for what the next couple of days of battle reports are going to be. So without further ado, everyone, thank you all for watching. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.